I think everybody in this class know what is arithmetic sequence and geometric sequence, correct? Okay, very good. Okay, so if you understand this one, I'm going to give you something, okay? So today, before Daniel, we learned is like always calculate the sum of arithmetic sequence. Remember? Do you still remember? We learned this one before, right? Okay, so if that's the case, let's do just a warm-up question, okay? So 2 plus 5 plus 8 plus 11 plus all the way to 202. Sorry, 602. So can you tell me the sum of them? Let's just a warm-up, okay?好了吗？有没有忘了 ？Daniel, do you forgot? Okay, Elaine already said it to me. Oliver 和 Daniel，哎，你看啊，我跟你讲哎呀，Oliver，你要 trust yourself 的呀。Daniel，你忘了怎么做的？The first number plus the last number times how many number is the last number minus the first number divided by differences and plus one, correct? And the whole thing divided by two. Do you still remember? Okay, equals 604 times 201 divided by 2. So equals 302 times 201. So the answer is 302 and 604. So the answer is 60702. Good job, Oliver, and good job, Elaine. Okay, Elaine is 1 minute quicker than Oliver. Ha ha! Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Okay, so today we're going to learn something harder. Okay, Daniel, 你要把这个东西复习起来了，不能都忘了啊。So when we're talking about arithmetic sequence, today we talk about the arithmetic sequence first. So we have a A1, A2, A3, A4, and AN. Correct? Okay, so for the earlier question, the first one is 2, the second one is 5, the third one is 8, 11, and the last one is 602. It's because the first one is A1, the second one is A1 plus 2. The third one is A1 plus 3. 2 times 3. And the fourth one is A1 plus 3 times 3. And this one is A1 plus 200 times 3. So that's why it's A201. Do you get it? Do you understand, everybody? So this is the second one. The second one is times 1, 3, and 2, 3, and 3, 3. So this number is always plus 1 equals the real. So 201 means they're altogether 201 numbers are there. Do you understand? Okay, so we're going to write Sn equals what? So Sn is A1 plus A2 plus all the way to An. Understand? So this is how we describe those things, okay? So today we're going to learn the thing is called arithmetic sequence. Sorry, I don't know. 你看到狗狗了吗？
Why does it have like a ring thing around its neck?
哦，它被那个了，它被咔嚓了，它不能再 make more baby 了，
Oh.
它已经不是一只小狗了。Okay, so let's take a look at this one. 它是一只公公狗。So let's take a look at the first one. Okay, so the first one is quite easy. The following stars form a sequence. Then one possible general formula of the sequences is usually when we do this, it's always the sequence of finding the sum. But right now we're actually finding out each of the number sequence. So everybody take a look at the first and let me know. 做好了发给我啊。OK，Oliver 这次抢先抢答，不知道对不对就不知道。
I know what you're supposed to do, but I don't understand these formulas.
Really? Okay, so the formula is like Elaine and Daniel. So Daniel和 Oliver 答案不一样。所以小朋友，你们看到这里有个 n，对不对？这个 n 就是the n could be anything. N equals 1. So A1 equals 1 minus 1 plus 1. So equals 1. So for first one, it is right? It is only 1 star. But when an equals 2, so a2 equals 4 minus 2 plus 1 equals 3. 还是对的，对不对？好了 a3 when n equals 3, so it's 9 minus 3 plus 1 equals what? Equals 7. 你看1、2、3、4、5、6不对了，所以 A 肯定不对。Okay, Elaine?
Oh.
So let's take a look at yeah, so it's just a one by one. So this one, if you count, it is 10. But actually, you have another way of getting the right answer. Okay, Daniel, you can just plug every single one and find this which one's right, but it takes a lot of time, correct, Oliver? But if you take a look at the first one, so A1 is 1, and A2 is 3, and A3 is 6, and A4 is 10. You can see A1 is actually equals 1, and A2 equals 1 plus 2, and A3 equals 1 plus 2 plus 3. Thank you, Daniel. 已经发现他做。A4 is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, right? So, Elaine, do you see the last number is exactly the number of the numbers? So that's why it is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus all the way to n is the answer, correct? So how do we do this one? It's 1 plus n times n divided by 2. So the answer is C. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Daniel, you终于 save yourself, okay? Save your butt. Okay, so let's take a look at number 3. The general formula of a sequence an is an equals negative 2n squared plus 29n plus 3. Then the maximum value of an is. Okay, this question is a little bit hard. We don't do this question because we need to go through the grade 11 thing first. Okay, 所以我们知道题先不做。那个Oliver 在我另外一个班里面的。你马上就要学到这个东西了。Okay, so we can go with this one quickly, but this one we don't do that. Let's do number 2. Okay, so everybody, let's do number 4. Okay, Elaine 做完了。Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Okay, 这个我觉得 Elaine 啊跟 Oliver 两个人可以以后组团去做题。我觉得你们两个人做题就是，一个人会做的，另外一个会慢一点，然后另外一个会慢一点的，这个人就会快一点。然后 Daniel 你在干嘛？快点！加油！哎，你们等我一下啊，我觉得我另外一个电脑有问题。Okay, I'm going to quickly explain this one, okay? So everybody, let's take a look at this one. So when we have an arithmetic sequence, I want to ask you a very simple question. Elaine, 1, 5, 9 is arithmetic sequence, correct, Oliver? And the middle number is always the 2 times the 1 and 2, correct? It's always the middle number times 2 equals the plus and first and last number. Get it? When is the arithmetic sequence? You see, A1 to A4, 5 is 4 numbers apart, and A5 to A9 is 4 numbers apart. So that's why if A1 and 5 and A9 are arithmetic sequence, so A1 plus A9 it should equals 2 times of A5. Get it? So that means for this question, it's 3A5 equals 4. And for this one, it's 3A7 equals 8. And with this one, you're going to easily find out what is A5 is 4 over 3. And A7 is 8 over 3. And Daniel, can you find out A6 equals what? 6 over 3. Correct? And you're going to find out the differences of each number is 2 over 3. So that's why very easy. This one equals 3A11. So all I need to do is plus A7 plus 4 differences and equals A7, correct? And what is the differences? The differences is 2 over 3 times 4. So equals 8 over 3. So 8 over 3 plus 8 over 3 equals 16 over 3. That is A11. And this question 3 times A11, so it's 16. Get it, everybody? Okay, very good, Elaine. Good job. Okay, good job. Let's take a look at number 5. Okay, so then your job, you're the first one and you're right. And Oliver is the second one, you're right. Okay, so everybody, the very good thing is, Blaine, did you see that? It's called geometric sequence. Okay, so if you hello the chapter, so if you notice that chapter, I want to tell you, 你妈妈可不理解啊，你妈妈说我不管你了。我是把你妈妈从前面那个班级拿出来，你好久都不上那个课了，是不是啊？是不是？对呀，搞不清楚。Okay, so what kind of geometric? What? 那 geometric 是什么呢？
Multiply.
Multiply. Right, it's every time. So if, for instance, we have a 1, we have a 3, we have a 9, we have 27. Okay, and 81 and 143, something like that. Okay, so geometric sequences also have a is this number times this number, Elaine, equals this number squared. Okay, so you can see this number times this number equals this number squared. Get it? So that means negative 9 times negative 1 times negative 9 should equals what? B squared. So B squared equals 9. B could equals negative 3 or positive 3, correct? Oliver, chapter, did you see that? Hello, chapter. 大家能听到我说话吗？大家能听到我说话吗？
Yes.
Okay, good. So negative 1, A, and 3, C, and negative 9, or negative 1, A, negative 3, C, or negative 9, correct? Okay, if that's the case, we can see 如果 negative 1 times negative 3 should equals A squared, or negative 1 times 3 should equals A squared as well, correct? Everybody, you know A squared must be a big number. So that's why this one is right, this one is wrong. Get it, everybody? Okay, so the answer is B. Very good. Okay, good job. So now let's move forward to number 6. Okay, everybody, number 6. Your turn. OK， 小朋友们，那个 chapter 新来的不是 chapter 新来 ，chapter 后来了，可能有点搞不清楚，没关系啊，我们老师重讲一下。OK, when you see arithmetic sequence, the immediately you got up is what? Oliver, you think there's every single number is the difference is the same. Okay, chapter. When you see the geometric sequence, that means the if you divide the adjacent number, the quotient is the same. Yeah. So arithmetic sequence is like that: 2, 5, 8, 11, and 14, right? And geometric is 2, 4, 8, 16, and 32, and 64. Correct, everybody? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. The 9 chapters, the 9 chapters of arithmetic is a famous mathematical book in ancient China, which contains the following questions. It is known that 5 people, A, B, C, D, E, and share 5 coins. A and B get the same as C, D, E. So everybody, is it means A plus B equals C plus D plus E. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so if it is like that, we see, and the number of coin A, B, C, D, E gets form an arithmetic sequence. Just 1 second. It is known that 5 people, coin A, B, C get the form an arithmetic sequence. So we know A, B, C, D, E should have the relationship of this one, and this one having what kind of relationship? So A plus E should equals to B plus D should equals to 2C. Understand, everybody? Okay, chapter. So if you don't you understand, you can just take a arithmetic. 你看12是不是等于6的2倍？4加8是不是还等于6的2倍？ Okay, but Elaine, I think I have told you this kind of thing only happens when the number of the number is odd. Remember, 如果有6个就不行了，2、4、6、8、10、12可不可以啊？差不多不行了，因为你看14、14、14 they don't have middle numbers. Correct, everybody? Okay, so we know the middle number has that. So how much does each of 5 people have? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. We know A plus B equals C plus D plus E. And also A plus B plus C plus D plus E should equal 5 because all of them having 5 coins. Did you get it? Daniel? Okay, so let's see. 那我们看看这个地方 2C equals A plus E, B plus D 好像没有一个东西直接用的，对不对？但是你看 A plus E, can we just replace with 2C? And B plus D, can we replace with 2C? And plus C equals what? Equals 5. Get it, everybody? 我再说一遍啊。Because A plus E equals 2C. Chapter, do you understand this part? And B plus D equals 2C. Do you understand this part? So I can replace this A plus E equals 2C, and B plus D equals 2C, and this C equals C. So equals 5. Did you get it, everybody? So C equals 1. But we want to know what does A have, right? So if C is 1, we know B plus D equals 2, and this one. But we need to have something like that. So A plus B equals 1 plus D plus E. Do we have one? After? 怎么今天大家都有点很困的感觉？要不要站起来跳一下舞呀？也不用跳，不用跳。OK. Now A plus E equals 2, and B plus D also equals 2, right? So that means E equals 2 minus A. And we can just have E equals 2 minus A. Correct, everybody? And D equals 2 minus B. So D equals 2 minus B. Am I right? Okay, so we have 5 equals, so it's 5 minus A minus B equals A plus B, correct? Am I right? So 2A plus B equals 5. So A plus B equals 5 over 2. Okay, so we know this one is 5 over 2, so A and B. And this one is 1, and this one is C, and this one is C. 好像没什么用，是不是？ How much does each of the 5 people get? What is the number coin? Okay, 那我们这边 5 minus half and minus 1 should have 1 and 2 half. OK， 好，我现在老师问你们一个问题，这个是个 increasing sequence 还是个 decreasing sequence？
Increasing?
是个 increasing 啊？为什么是
Oh,
increasing？
decreasing.
对不对？是不是肯定是个 decreasing？ 为什么是个 decreasing？ Because these two is bigger than these two, correct? So it is decreasing. Understand, chapter? So it's like 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. It's like that. Understand? This is decreasing. Okay, 好。那老师问你们说过了啊。So no, because A, B, C, D, E. Sorry, it's D and E. A, B, C, D, E is form an arithmetic sequence. 那老师问你 A, B, 1是不是也是一个 arithmetic？ 这个是不是也是个 arithmetic？ 对不对？也就是说 2B equals A plus 1. Do you understand this one, everybody? Understand. Very good. And we know the relationship between A and B is A plus B equals 5 over 2. So I can just easily said B equals what? 5 over 2 minus A. Did you get it, everybody? Okay, so we have 2 times 5 over 2 minus A equals A plus 1. So 5 minus 2A equals A plus 1. So 3A equals 4. So A equals 4 over 3. So the answer is B. Get it? Okay, so chapter 从头自己做一遍，要不要老师再帮你们重新做一遍？ Yeah, okay, I can do it. Okay, so first of all, we have A, B, C, D, E is an arithmetic sequence. And because it's an arithmetic sequence, we have 2C equals B plus C equals A plus E. And also we have this one is, we can also write B equals 2B equals A plus E, and as well, right? And because this one said A and B get the same as C, D, E. So A plus B equals C plus D plus E. You get it? Okay. And we have these 1, 2, 3, and 5. Oh, and the last one is A plus B plus C plus D plus E equals 5. Okay. It's know that 5 people A, B, C, D, E share 5 coins. Okay, so for this question, the hardest part is what? I think you're always wondering, 为什么可以 share coins， 还可以把 coins 分开 ？Elaine， 你是不是在想这个东西？对不对？你想哦，我们在分的时候还要把它分成1/3，跟5分钱还要分成1/3， 对不对？
If you cut a coin, it's not
And
worth
it's no
the
more,
value.
yeah, it's no more worth anything at all. You're right. So this is a question that bothers people a lot. Correct, Daniel? 好，我告诉你为什么会这样子。就以前啊，它这个题目是 Asian Chinese question，他们说的是银子。你们有没有看电视里面 ？Daniel 肯定知道的，就是银子。Chapter，你在学中文的，Do you know what is 银子？不知道，就是古代的时候，就是拿这个东西来换钱的。然后那个东西呢，就是这样一定一定的，就是很像我们吃的那个饺子的 shape，the shape of dumpling。So that's why people are always eating dumpling because it brings a lot of money inside. Understand? So this 银子就是这个字啊，银子。So it's silver. So silver is soft. Okay, Elaine? It can be divided into half, quarter, and whatever. And no matter how many fractions you're gonna put them into, it still works the same because they are by weight. 明白吗？就是他们是 value by weight 的，所以这道题目现在变成英语以后呢，他们就把它改成 coins，所以你们就想说啊，coin 把它分成一半了，又不值钱了哈，所以对不对？所以就这个感觉。Okay, so I understand. Okay, so I'm going to do it again. Okay, so we have A, B, C, D, E plus together equals 5, and A, B equals C, D, E. So we can actually do this. C plus D plus, oh, no, I'm going to replace C, D, E with A, B. Can I do that? Can we do that? Because A plus B equals C plus D, C. Can we understand this one? I'm going to do it easier. So 2 times A plus B equals 5. Chapter, do you understand this part? Okay, so A plus B equals 5 over 2. Do you understand, everybody? Okay, so we have A plus B equals 5 over 2. And now we're going to think about this one, okay? So 2C equals B plus D equals A plus E. So I'm going to replace, still using this one. So A plus E is 2C. B plus D also is 2C. And we have a C left. So we can find out C equals 1. Correct? And the last one, we're going to use this one because 2B equals A plus C. And the C is 1. And A plus B equals 2.5. So we have A plus 1 equals 2 times B minus, sorry, A 2.5 minus A. So A plus 1 equals 5 minus 2A. So 3A equals 4. So A equals 4 over 3. Get it, everybody? And you can actually find out B equals what? And by no differences with all of them, you can find it A, B, C, D, E as well. Okay, for this question, my requirement for all of you is find out what is A, what is B, what is C, what is D, and what is E. Can you do it? Okay? 你很简单，那个 chapter 我跟你说，你看 A 等于 4 over 3，对不对？那 A 加 B，A plus B 是不是等于5 over 2啊？那你只要 B 就等于5 over 2 minus 4 over 3, right? Correct. So B equals 7 over 5. Now using 7 over 5 and A is 4 over 3. So the differences between them, you just plus that, you get C. C is 1. And this one, so all the difference is the same. Get it, everybody? Okay. So let's take a look at next one, okay? Number 7. Okay. Oh, sorry, number 1. Very easy. 1, 2, 两道题目一起做. Okay. So before you do this number 2, I explain something to you. Okay. So what does a geometric mean? Geometric means two. If you have two numbers, 20 and 我不能做这个，那帮你们做了，算了，我直接帮你们做吧. So geometric mean means 20 and 16. If they want to know these two numbers, geometric mean is you time them together and square root. If you want to know 3 and 27's geometric mean, you time them together and square root what? 3. And if you want to know 1, 3, 9, 27, these four numbers geometric mean, you time them and square root what? Square root what? This is 2 because there are 2 numbers. This is 3 because there are 3 numbers. This is 4. So 4. Very good. Okay, I think you understand it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 3 questions. Okay, I have received Oliver's and I have received Daniel's. 那第一道题目不做了，the first one 不做了。1, 2, 3.
I haven't done the third one yet.
Okay. Huh? 老师要不要帮帮你们？
Do we have to do like the other ones?
1, 2, 3. 3 questions.
Okay.
好，我来讲一下前面两道题，好不好？前面两道题还是比较简单的，对不对 ？Chapter general formula for the sequence could be number one。我们来看一下，你这个前面没上，老师给你讲一下。So when you see an, so that means when this is a1, this is a2, this is a3, this is a4. So basically, you just put the 1, 2, 3, 4 inside. If you get the same 1, 3, 7, 15, then that is the sequence formula. But obviously, this one 肯定不对，对不对？这个应该出来是什么 ？Oliver 是2、4、6、8，不对，2、4、8、16的，是不是这个？对不对 ？Okay, obviously not this one. So let's take a look at this one. So this one, it should be what? It should be 3, 5, and 7. Sorry, no. 3 and 5 and 9 and 17, but not this one either. So let's see, number C. Number C is what? This one is 2 minus 1 equals 1, and 4 minus 1 equals 3, and 8 minus 1 equals 7, and 16 minus 1 equals 15. So it's right. So the answer is C. Okay, good job. Number 2, the geometric mean. So it's 20 times 60 and the square root. So equals 320 square root. But 你一看这肯定不对，对不对？好，那这肯定也不对。那我们来看 square root is 320 square root equals what？啊，这个怎么做啊？啊，那个就是你要把这个320 so 2 and 160, 2 and 80, 240, 220, 210, and 2 and 5. So how many 2s are there? 133, 333. So the same thing out, so 8 and the square root 5. So the answer is C. Good job. Okay, C and C are both right. But let's take a look at number 3. Number 3 is a little bit hard. Given that the geometric sequence AN satisfied A1 equals 3, and 3A1, 2A2, and A3 form an arithmetic sequence, then the common ratio is, okay. 看起来有点难，对不对？ A1, A2, and A3 form a geometric sequence. So I want to ask a chapter. If you still remember, I said 3, 9, 27. These three number is a geometric sequence. The middle number equals what? So A2 squared should equals to 3 times 27. Get it? So that means the middle number, the square, because 81 equals 3 times 27. Correct? So A2 squared equals what, chapter? A1 times A3, correct? Get it, boys and girls? Do you understand this part? Understand this part. Okay, very good. Chapter 懂吗？好，那因为 A1 是3，对不对？那我是不是可以直接写成 A2 squared equals 3A3? Do you understand this part? No problem, right? I think this part, no problem. Okay, so I'm going to go for it. And this one equals what? That means 3 times A1 and 2 times A2 and A3 itself form an arithmetic sequence. 什么叫 arithmetic sequence? 就是比如说 arithmetic sequence 2, 4, and 6. So the middle number times 2 equals the first and the last number sum. Okay, so that is the differences between geometric and arithmetic. Now we already know A1 equals 3. That means 9 and 2A2 and A3 is forming an equation like that. Correct? An arithmetic sequence. 好了，那小朋友们，老师前面有没有给你们写出来一个东西 ？3A3 equals A2 squared, right? So A3 equals what? A2 squared divided by 3. Did you get this part? Did you get this part, everybody? Because A2 squared equals 3A3. So A3 equals A2 squared divided by 3. So for this equation, I can rewrite it as 9, 2A2, and A2 squared over 3. is form an arithmetic sequence, correct? So the arithmetic sequence is having the thing of the middle number times 2 equals the first number plus the last number, correct? Am I right? So we have 4a2 equals 9 plus a2 squared over 3. I'm going to stop here. Do you understand, everybody here? Should I understand, right? So I'm going to times 3 for left side and right side. So it's 12a2 equals 27 plus a2 squared. Do you understand this part? So I'm going to putting them together as a2 squared plus 27 minus 12a2 equals 0. Okay, for this part, we have a2 minus 3 times a2 minus 9. This part you don't understand, that's fine. We're not there yet. But if you understand till here, it is good. So a2 equals 3 or a2 equals 9. So your teacher help you to here. I want you to find out, is it okay a2 equals 3? So let's see. When a2 equals 3, this equation became 9, 6, and 3. Did you get it? Because I plug a2 inside, I get 9, 2, 6. Is it a arithmetic sequence? Is it? Yes. So a3 is right. So let's put a2 equals 9. It will be 9, 18, and 27. Is it an arithmetic sequence? Yes. So a could be 3 and also could be 9. 好了，有些小朋友说，老师，我做完了。No, this question is asking you, what is a common ratio? Ratio is what? You need to find out what is A1, what is A2, what is A3. Get it, Oliver? I know it is hard, I know, okay? But remember, we have A3 here. So A3 equals 3 squared over 3, because when A2 equals 3, right? So A2 equals 3, A3 equals 3. So 3, 3, 3. 好，这个时候有个小朋友说了，老师啊，if we have 3 same number, is this an is it a geometric sequence? Can I say it is a geometric sequence? Can we say it? Yes, with a common ratio with 1. Get it? Okay, so now let's see when A2 equals 9. So when A2 equals 9, A3 equals 9 times 9 over 3, which is 27. So we have 27, 9, and 3. So is it common ratio? Very easy, times 3 and times 3. So the answer for this question is 1 and 3. Okay, I know you're scary, right? Okay, so this is the AMC 10 question. Okay, so this is something like AMC 10. AMC 10 is asking you something with a lot of layers. 但是小朋友们，你们如果发现你们会做了，如果你们 understand 了，是不是也没有很麻烦？是不是也没有很麻烦？ But it is like the higher level one. Understand? Okay, 那我小朋友说啊，我还小呢。那 Ping last year she can do those questions, but this year she can't. Why? 她全都忘了。就跟老师以前1分钟就可以把所有题目做完，这次要那么远那么长时间，知道吧 ？So you need to keep practice. 我觉得暑假里面大概 Elaine 你是不是还在做题的？对啊 ，Elaine 没有做吗？我觉得你应该在做。Some OK, Oliver 有做题吗 ？Oliver 有没有做题 ？Hello, Oliver.
Yeah,
有做题的。OK, Daniel 有没有做
I
题
didn't finish.
？OK, Daniel 有没有做题？有做吗
Maybe.
？Okay, I take it as no. Chapter, did you do some math? 没有，哎呀，没关系，没关系。We pick up slowly, okay? Everybody, do you understand how they do it? 明白了吗
Yes.
？OK，那 Oliver 这个题目还有 Daniel 还有 Chapter 这个题目回家以后一定要重新做一遍，不会做的话回去看老师做的。唯一可以不太懂的是这个部分，因为因式分解的我们还没有学过，但这个部分我们很快就可以学掉。OK，但是这个部分老师已经给你写出来了，除了这个部分以外，其他部分应该都可以自己理解的。Chapter arithmetic means 等差数列 ，geometric means 等比数列。Understand? 等比 the ratio, so you are getting numbers by times. 对不对？你以前老师的课上面有没有学规律？对不对？Have 3, you have 9, you have what? You have 81. You know it is time 3, and time 3. So this is a geometric sequence. Okay, everybody? The most important thing for geometric is if you have A1, A2, and A3, so A2 squared equals A1 times A3. Okay, if you have an arithmetic sequence, you have A1, A2, and A3. You have A2, 2 times A2 equals A1 plus A3. That is the most important thing. It doesn't have to be 1 and 3, okay? As long as the difference is the same. So you can say if we have A1, A2, A3, A5, 4, A5, all the way to A9, okay? So A1 times A9 equals A5 squared. And also A3 squared equals A1 and times A5. Understand? Because 3 to 1 is 2 differences and 3 to 5 is 2 differences. As long as they're in the middle, this always apply to all of them. Understand? Oliver, 懂了吗? No? Do you understand? Okay, so let's take look at number 4, okay? Okay, let's take look at number 4. The sequence an satisfied an plus 1 equals 1 over 1 minus n. A8 equals 2, then find out what is A1. So everybody, when you take a look at this one, this is different than before. The later number is replied on the earlier number. Do you understand what I mean? So that means if you know A1, you can find A2. You know A2, you can find A3. You know A3, you can find A4. So this time you know A8, that means you can find A what first? What? 你看，当你知道 A1，你可以知道 A2，你到 A2，你知道 A3。那这次你知道 A8，那是不是首先你看 A8是不是等于 A7 plus 1? So that means you can find A7 first. Get it? And when you have A7, you can find A6 first. And A6, you can find A5 first. That is a 比较傻的方法，但是你一定能做出来。我们先用傻的方法做一遍，好不好？每个小朋友。OK，chapter 明白吗？因为 A8等于 A7加1，对不对？所以 A8等于1 over 1 minus A7. Do you understand? So 2 equals 1 over 1 minus A7. So A7 equals what? 1 over 2. Okay, so I already helped you. Okay, and I want you to do using the silly question. 笨笨的方法也能做出来，但是我们先来自己用笨笨的方法做一遍。 Okay. Thank you, Oliver. Very good. OK， 好，我们小朋友来看一下这个题目，A8等于1 over 1 minus A7，对不对？那因为 A8等于2， so it's 1， 哎 ，Oliver 掉出去 ，over 1 minus A7. So it is equals to A7 equals half, right? Because 1 minus half equals 2, half. So 1 over half equals 2. Because A7 equals half, it is also equals 1 minus A6. Do you understand? Okay, so that means A6 equals what? A6 equals negative 1. 哎呀，我看到了 Oliver， 不要打那么多字的，我又不是小白痴。Okay, so now because A6 equals negative 1, so it's 1 minus A, 1 minus 1 over 1 minus 5. Okay, 那也就是说这里要等于什么？等于-1，对不对？所以 A5 equals 2. Okay, A5 equals 2, so 1 over 1 minus A4, and A4 equals what? Again, back to 1 over 2. 好，小朋友，你有没有发觉？看 A8等于2。A7等于1/2 ，A6等于-1 ，A5等于2 ，A6、A4又等于1/2，那 A3等于几啊？2 half negative 1, 2 half and equals what, Elaine?
A3 equals half.
你看 ，no， 你看2 2/1 -1 2 2/1，所以这个是什么
Oh, negative 1.
negative 1, yes. So A2 equals what? 2 and A1 equals what? Half. Get it? So you can find the formula for that. Daniel, understand? So there are 2 half negative 1, 2 half negative 1, 2 half, and then there's no negative 1 because this one don't have an A0. Get it? 是不是一步一步来就出来了 Correct? Okay, so number 5, we don't do that. This one, we don't do that. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Given the sequence of an equals 1 over n times n plus 2, then which term in this sequence is 1 over 120?
Carrie, what does this thing mean?
Oh, that means they are positive natural numbers. So n equals 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Oh,
So this is natural number and positive natural numbers. But natural number, of course, is positive. So 需不需要这个根本无所谓。好，我们来看啊。Good job. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So which term in this sequence is 1 over 20? This is pretty easy, right? So that means 1 over 120. Correct, Oliver? So let's take a look at this one. So 1 over. 那你实在不行，把每个数字放进去嘛。对了 ，Thank you, Elaine. Daniel 和 Chapter，你看你们把9放进去，对不对？那9加2等不等于120啊？不对，对不对？那下面呢？如果是10放进去，1 over 10 times 12 equals 1 over 120。哎，对了，所以答案是 B。这都很简单，对不对？Correct? OK，好，那我们下面来看下面一道题，Number 8。If in arithmetic sequence, okay, everybody, when you see arithmetic sequence, immediately 2A4 equals A3 plus A5, correct? 好，我不说了啊。那这个是不是 3A4 equals 12啊？好了，我不讲了，不讲了，我觉得你们会做了啊。I don't talk anymore, okay? I don't talk anymore. Okay? Oliver, good job. One second. Sorry.好了。OK，Elaine 和 Oliver 做好了，Daniel 和 Chapter 加油啊！Chapter 和Daniel，我帮你们一下好不好？你们看 A1、A2、A3、A4、A5、A6、A7，你们把它们每个都写出来。Daniel、Chapter 头抬起来看一下，A7加 A1是不是等于2倍的 A4？A2加 A6是不是也是2倍的 A4？A3加 A5是不是2倍的 A4？好了，一个两倍，两个2倍，三个2倍，是不是6个 A4？再加上一个 A4，所以这个题目一共是什么？7 times A4。Okay? So also I want you to write down this one as well. Okay? For every arithmetic sequence, the sum of all the arithmetic sequence is always the middle number times how many numbers are there. Okay? So basically for this question, if we find A4, that's everything. And I already helped you with A4. 3 times A4 equals 12. So A4 equals 4. Correct? So 7 times 4 equals 28. So the answer is C. 对啊，我觉得我讲的这个已经讲得很清楚了，对不对？啊，对不对？这个已经应该讲得很清楚了啊。Okay, so let's take a look at number 9. If geometric, number 8, number 9. If geometric sequence A1 equals 3 and A1 plus A2 plus A3 equals 9, and what is the value of A4 plus A5 plus A6? OK，小朋友 try 一下。我再给你们提示一下 geometric sequences A1 and A2 and A3 is like A1 is 1, A1 is A1, and A2 equals A1 times a ratio, and A3 equals A1 times a ratio squared, and A4 equals A1 times ratio cubed, and A5 equals A1 times ratio fourth. 好的，Good job, chapter. Chapter 的开始做了啊。无论怎么样，要开始检查一下自己的，OK？我们看看这道题啊，A1 等于3，那 A2 是不是等于 3R？and A3 是不是等于 3R squared? Correct? And you plus them together equals 9. So 1 plus R squared equals 3, correct? Because this one divided by 3, and this one also divided by 3, right? Sorry, I divided by 3. That's 1 plus R squared equals 3. So if I'm putting them together, it's R squared plus R minus 3 equals 0. Correct? Okay, so R minus 2, 2, and minus 1 equals 0. So R equals 2 or R is 1. Okay, so if R equals 1, that means 3 and 3 and 3. 我问过很多小朋友，我说3个数字一模一样，能不能 arithmetic sequence？能不能 arithmetic sequence？当然 when you are geometric sequence, the R equals 1. And when you arithmetic sequence, the difference equals 0. Okay, so if that's the truth, so plus 3 plus 3 equals 9. Very good. This is one of the right answer. So chapter, you're very quick. Good job. Okay, sometimes we can have the smaller number. For instance, 1 equals 3, and 2 equals -6, and A3 equals 8. Sorry, 12. What am Okay, if you do negative 2, negative, yep. So 3 plus 12 minus 6 also equals 9. Did you get it, chapter? Very good. 9是对的啊。OK，好了，那怎么办啊？好了，我这个时候再怎么样？那 A for 等于什么？等于12乘以2等于 negative 24, and A equals constant 48, and 6 equals negative 96. Basically, is 48 minus 24 minus 96. So the answer is negative 72. So the answer should be D, 9 and negative 72. God willing. And good job, Oliver. Okay. And the chapter, 但是 chapter 是第一个做出来9的，他一看就做出来9了，对不对？也是对的，对不对？Okay, because 老师说过了，这个 ratio could be 1 as well. Right? Daniel, do you understand? Okay. Right. Okay, so let's look at the number 10. Oliver 做好了。Okay, so can I explain this question? Okay, so let's take a look at this one, okay? So we have a geometric sequence, okay? So everybody, when you see geometric sequence, what's up pop in your mind? A2, A1, and A3. So A2 squared equals A1 times, correct? I want you, everybody, like pop up like that. And then we have A8 equals like that. So we know A8, 我们把这个写出来你就比较直观。A4, A5, A6, A7, and A8. So you see A4 and A6 and A8 is actually having a relationship. Did you see that, everybody? So A6 squared equals A4 times A8. Sorry, 8A, A8. Get it, everybody? So this is something I want you to have in your mind. So you also have A8 equals A6 plus 2A4. So how we do it? And this is A3 and this is A2. Okay, so let's see. So A6 squared. So we're gonna, don't forget, I don't want to touch this one. So I'm going to use A8 equals A6 plus 2A4. So I'm going to replace this one equals A6 plus 2A4. Understand, everybody? Okay, so A6 squared equals A4, A6 plus 2A4 squared. Do you understand, everybody? Yes? Okay, and because A2 equals 1, and then we know A3 squared equals A4. And because of that, A4 squared equals, oh, I don't need that. Sorry. I don't need A3, I'm sorry. And everybody, I want you to take a look at these ones, okay? I use another color one to make it easier. So A4 is having the relationship with A8, A2, and A6. Do you understand? A4 squared equals A2 times A6. Elaine? Oliver? Because A2 equals 1, so A4 squared equals A6, correct? So now we have the equation is A6 squared equals A4 times A4 squared. Sorry, I don't want A4, I want A6. Because the question is asking us the A6, so I've transferred this one into A6. So A4, A6 plus 2 times A6. Because A4 squared equals A6, understand? Okay, and also A4 equals A6 square root. Okay, so we can replace this one equals A6 squared equals square root A6 and A6 and plus 2A6. Okay, so Oliver, could you please tell me how did you get A6 equals 4?
I guessed.
Okay, so let's see Oliver's answer. So 4 squared equals 2 times 4 plus 2 times 4. So 16 equals 8 plus 8 equals 16. You're right.
Yes.
OK， 好，为什么？因为这个公式啊，这个需要用3元2次方程做，所以有点麻烦。 但是你做到这个的时候，you're welcome to make a guess，OK？You're welcome to make a guess because for that moment，如果我老师教你用那个呢，就要用11年级的数学来做了。但是 Oliver 说，我 guess 当然可以，因为你把这个数字放进去，你发觉哎是对的，那也可以。OK？然后那小朋友说，老师，你为什么不用9呢？那你试试9嘛，对不对？因为它这里是 square root，所以我们知道它肯定是一个完全平方数。你用1试试看。So 1 equals 1 times 1 plus 2, of course not right. 哎，你试试看，A6等于2，A6等于不是 A6等于4，你就已经对了，因为9不行，对不对？后面都不行，所以你看到这里有个 square root，你就把 A6放进去一个平方数。Chapter understand? You can try 1, you can try 4, you can try 9, and that's it. Okay, so boys and girls, don't think like, oh, I make a guess. This is really shame. Let me just tell you, for the math competition, 你只要猜对了，我才不管你怎么做的，因为从 AMC 8、AMC 10、AMC 12都不需要看你过程，只要一个答案，你哪怕猜出来了也行。OK，好不好？Okay, so all of you, I think this year we're gonna try the AMC 10, right? And also AMC 8, just for fun, 好吧？所以老师呢，今天就给你们出了几道，放了几道 AMC 10的题目。Chapter，你有没有觉得非常非常难？有吗？但是你刚才出的这道题目还是我们这里做的最快的人。OK，so so Daniel，回家以后要看的啊，不能老是打篮球，听见没有？脑子还是要用的啊，不然就变成那种哦四肢发达头脑简单，然后没有用的，知道吧？你要一边打篮球一边做数学题，就最厉害的人是一边打着篮球，然后脑子里面还在想着数学题，哇，那就牛了，知道吧？Okay, so that's it for today's class. We're gonna see each other next week. Okay, bye bye.